it's your girl Jasmine O, and welcome to another video. So in today's video, we are discussing, okay, how to make new friends, but still keep the old. We've all heard that song, make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. So there's a scripture that says, a man who has friends must first be friendly. Okay, so he who will have friends must first show himself friendly. Tip number one, be friendly. Okay, I know we live in a world where we're in mask. Everybody, people are going through stuff. People are experiencing different things, and it's hard to say. You don't know people's like true intentions, but you yourself, if you want to attract and make new friends, be friendly, be nice, be out of your comfort zone. I know for me, one of my really, really good friends that I made in college, I like we have the same personalities in the sense of like we like our space, and it's not every day you're talking to people. However, when I went to school that year, I decided that I was going to go out of my comfort zone. I was going to be friendly and I'm going to make some new friends. And through me being friendly and her parents who were dropping her off being friendly, we became friends. Okay. So even though she tried to fight it in the beginning, me showing myself friendly, in return, I got a friend. So tip number one, be friendly. Another tip of making friends is smiling. Okay. Going along with the friendly tip, smile. Um, just sometimes our faces, can be really hard to read. And so smiling at people, making them feel comfortable, just inviting them in, just like a quick little smile, like, hey, what's up? Hello, hi. And just, go from there. At work, like I say good morning in the hallway, and I tell you it's like three people who say good morning back to me. But there's this one man who's always out there when I get there. He like goes where the buses are, and he's always like, I said good morning once to him, and he kind of was taking that back, and now he says good morning to me even before I say it. Like he legit looks out for it, like, oh, I didn't think you were gonna be here today. Good morning, how are you? I still don't know his name, but smiling goes a long way. So smile. Another tip is to join organizations in your area. One thing I've been seeing a lot of people doing is social media has been a great tool, even though it has its downfalls. Searching hashtags. So, DMV friends. I don't know, like still be safe though, okay? Don't just be going anywhere, but like doing a lot of hashtags of like friend groups, organizations, clubs that you can join in your area, and you can go to places where you know you're gonna meet people who share similar interests as you. So if it's like girl bosses brunch or something like that, like find events in your area that you could connect with like-minded people, and from there build a friendship. Another tip is to shoot your shot. We are so quick to shoot our shots with like guys or girls or like relationships, but when it comes to friendship, that should be one thing that you should aspire to do too. If you see something that's dope on social media, like compliment people. Complimenting people goes a really long way. Be genuine about it. Like don't be fake, like, hey girl, oh my god, I love this, oh my god. Like be genuine about it, but definitely compliment people, see where it goes, you never know. And shoot your shot, like, hey, I see you went to this event, how was it? Listen, the next time that you go, please let me know. I'm definitely interested in being a part of this. And from there, you're building slowly but surely friendships and genuine connections that can grow into something more. So don't be shy to shoot your shot, even in a friendship. Be consistent and be dependable. One thing that I really hate is that one person like that's flaky. And in this time that you're building friendships, you never know, like people don't know you. They don't know. Situations happen, things happens, but people don't know you, and yet first impressions are everything. So if you say, oh, we're gonna hang out next Friday, and then next Friday comes and something comes up, and then the next time you plan something, it's like something comes up again. Like don't make plans and then when the time is getting closer you cancel, and then the next time you make plans you cancel, and then the next time you make plans, then it's looking like was good. So then you are not presenting yourself in the best way. Be consistent and to be dependable. Can people depend on you? Because this person doesn't know you. You are now building, you are now getting to know each other. So if you're doing stuff that doesn't present yourself in the best way, then you're like that friendship, connection, whatever, it's not gonna grow. Okay. So be consistent and be dependable. Okay. All right. Keeping the old. Another way of keeping the old Again, I would say being consistent and being dependable kind of extends to that as well. Be there for your friends, like legit be there. It's so easy to take each other for granted when you've known each other for a really long time. And again, life happens, life gets in the way. I know for me, one thing that I'm working on is communicating with like my friends and those who care about me when I'm having a hard time, or just like, hey, I know you haven't heard from me, but I'll reach out when I'm able to. That's something I'm still working on. It's not always, but sometimes even when they don't hear from me, I call them back and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry you haven't heard from me. This is what was going on. And then they express to me like, we would have loved to support you through that. So please let me know. And then next time I find myself in that type of situation, I do my best to make sure I'm like letting them know they're heard. So when your friends say something or recommend something or suggest something to make the friendship stronger, like, hey, you made me feel this way when you did this. You made me feel this way when you didn't show up in this way. The next time you have an opportunity, the same situation or a different situation presents itself with that same kind of theme, always show them that you heard them and you've acted on them, and that you genuinely respect and cherish your friendship and you want it to grow. Okay, so be dependable, be there for your friends, and be let the accountability of each other not get so like familiar that you don't respect and kind of take it for granted. Okay, so stop taking your friends for granted. Another tip that I would say is going on friendship dates. I really love how one of my friends, she's like, we need to go out soon. And our busy schedules, again, be like, we'll plan like a dinner or we'll meet up at somebody's house. And it's just like, just really get to decompress and just kind of catch up with each other. Every friendship is different. Recognize that where you guys started out, everybody is growing. And even if like you're in middle school, your life is going to change. In high school, your life is going to change. Life keeps changing and things keep happening for people, adding to their life, taking away from their life. So just understand that where your friendship started is not where you are now, or even that person who they are and who they were then are two complete different people. So never stop getting to know each other, and definitely take time out to just spend time and genuinely like be invested into each other and what's going on with you guys. Okay. Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times. At all times. I know sometimes things are happening and you might just be like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this. There have been moments where some friends who I felt like, I told you about this, you didn't listen, and now this is happening, I'm not dealing with this. And my mom will literally say to me like, no, a friend loves at all times. They might not be doing the right thing right now, but that is your friend and you might be that voice of reason in their corner. So do not leave them out there by themselves. And several times she's right. Later on, when I'm talking to this person or these people, they're sharing with me how they contemplated suicide, or they contemplated just cutting off from everybody else because they were so ashamed of what has happened, because they know or thought that people were going to be thinking, I told you so. So even though I was thinking of those thoughts, just my mom encouraging me and reminding me what the Bible says of a friend loving at all times is definitely important. So you are able to keep your old friendships by loving at all times. I'm not saying when it's breaking you down and when you're suffering from it, but I'm just saying to not leave your friends hanging. Just like any relationship, friendships are not easy, and we put so much emphasis on like romantic relationships and willingness to sustain and see that relationship go through, that we don't put the same emphasis on our friendships. And so if you know you have a good friend, if you know that life is just happening, so it's causing them to not be a good friend, but that's not who they are at their core character, give them that chance, hear them out, and just love them through that tough time. At a later time, you can have a conversation to talk about it and say, hey, this is how it made me feel. But then you're able to keep that old friendship because they see that you were able to love them through a tough time. Okay? Well, these are just a few of my tips that I can think about. I know there's so much more to this topic, but I want you to share below, how are you able to make a new friend, and how are you able to keep an old friend? Do you do friendship dates? Do you buy each other gifts? I don't know. What do you guys do with your friends, and how are you able to create new relationships? I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been sticking beside me. Guys, I have misplaced my hard drive. I don't want to say it's missing. I don't feel like it's missing, but I've misplaced it. So every single video that I've recorded to end this series has been gone. That's why I haven't been back on here. But thank you guys for your patience and sticking with me. All the new subscribers to this channel, you guys guys are amazing. I hope you're being blessed. Continue to share this content with somebody else. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. All right. I hope you come back soon because there's so much more to talk about. Until next time, au revoir. Bye.